Hi Collective, welcome back for another channeled message of what Spirit wants you to know right now. This is a what comes up, comes out reading. So if the title resonates with you, there may be a message in it for you. All right, first we're going to cleanse up the space, call in Spirit. All right. While I'm lighting this, I do have private services open. You can check all those out at my website, ladyleospiritual.com. I do live personal readings as well. I was doing them on Instagram, and I'm moving over here to YouTube. So if you want more information on that, you can check the description box below. But basically, it's $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for extended, $44 for love. You send in payment, and it puts you on the list. Okay, first come, first serve on nights that I'm live streaming. Okay, so you just check my Instagram story highlights. That's my baby monitor. And you may hear baby boy. Cleanse your energy. Cleanse my energy. Good juju for you. Good juju for me. Santo. So yeah, basically what you do the nights that I'm streaming, you just send in payment and it gets you on the list of first come, first serve. There we go. Got a good burn. Palo Santo. Let's protect the energy. Protect you. Protect me. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. So I really felt called to do this reading. I just got done doing the last 6 zodiac signs when I started the other night on the zodiac readings. But there was a lot of like funky energy coming out in some of the last 3 zodiacs that I did, which is like, you may want to go check out Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. But so I'm going to see what that energy is. What this heavy, funky, evil eye energy is. I don't know if you got some evil eye in you or... All right, Bing Bag says, Pisces was really hitting the mark and I've never seen you before. I asked for a sign and that's the biggest one I got. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Bing Bag. I'm so glad that you found that. So let's see what's going on. Maybe there's some information that comes out here. Let's see what we got going on. Best and highest message of Spirit. What's just in the energy? What's just in the energy for the collective having to do with this external something? It seems to want to like interject itself into your energy field. What is this? Tell me a little bit about what's going on here. Spiritual recovery. Yeah, see? You could be going through some sort of spiritual recovery, or you're having to recover from whatever this is. Somebody could be like just like trying to spiritually attack you. Divine intervention. This is not even supposed to be in that deck. It's not even the same deck. Looky there. So look, anytime this shows up, remember that rejection is protection, 1. And 2, the divine stepping in for some reason, okay? Could be your time to rise. Yeah, bloom where you were planted, right? So somebody's definitely talking shit. Because that's what this card is about, right? You were a seed, and what do you do when you throw shit on a seed? It grows, right? So somebody's definitely talking some sort of smack here, but because you're on the rise. Recovering spiritually. Who is it? Maji got the tea? God hired you, who's gonna fire you. Not this person. They don't have the spiritual ranking to fire your ass. Who made them the authority? Upgrade. I told you, you're on your way to some sort of upgrade. You're rising, okay? You could be going through a level up, a glow up, okay? Hot girl summer, thick boy summer, whatever that looks like for you. Put it where it fits, don't make it fit. And you are divinely connected and protected. Told you. I told you somebody was messing. Look at that. Throwing stones at the bottom of the deck. Are we supposed to be throwing stones at glass houses? You were made for this. Give me one more. What are we dealing with here, Spirit? What's just in the energy? What's in the energy? And you were energetically targeted, okay? Being energetically targeted. Spirit says, don't do it. Don't you give in. You stay focused on what you got going on in front of you. That's all it is anyway. All them haters in the background is a distraction, okay? It's an illusion. It's not as it seems, okay? All right, what else is here? Where are we going? Where are we going, Spirit? Let's do this. Let's see if we can't get some clues. What do we got going on? Dog, a fake friend. This is somebody who says that they're a friend and that you could trust them, okay? They're showing up as they were dependable. So I feel like whatever this energy is, whoever this is to you, they were wearing a mask and coughing. You've ended it with this person. We're going to use this kitty cat deck. Cats rule the world, tarot. Best and highest messages here, Spirit. What's the situation? What's the situation? What do you do for a living? I breathe. I breathe in the air. You know. Okay. What's the situation? Can't tell I'm a smart ass. The Magician and the Two of Wands. Okay, so the situation has something to do with manifesting action. Manifesting a plan, creating a direction or a path, a way. What's the challenge? King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So we have a masculine earth energy showing up here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this could have to do with like a husband, a father, a boss, a brother. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male showing up as masculine energy. And a family system or something to do with long-term commitment and assets and growth, okay? Could have to do with the community. What's in the current energy? Eight of Cups. This is something that you walked away from, or you're walking away from it because it wasn't pouring back. This was draining you, right? This is something that you gave a lot, especially emotionally. You gave a lot to whatever the situation is. Yeah, but it was confusing. You know, you're pouring all your love and time and energy, effort into this. Nobody's filling your cups up. And it's leaving you confused because it's just treating you like an option, or they're causing some sort of distractions or current energy. Yeah. This is not in union anymore. You had to walk away from a relationship, partner, commitment. Yeah, it's done. It's dead. Heavy confirmation there. This is ended. This is done. It's over. Yeah, getting super self-focused after some sort of intense love connection. So what's the energy coming in, Spirit? Energy coming towards the collective. Four of Swords. Laying things to rest. So this is the moment of isolation, contemplation, all right? This is also my sanctuary card. So if you ever saw like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, then you know like he goes to the bell tower to find sanctuary, that quiet place, the sacred space. So you could be taking a time out here to really and like sit with yourself in a sacred space or somewhere that you feel like it's your sanctuary, you know, to lay things to rest, especially in the mind. Okay, so it's like you're meditating on something, you're thinking on something. Thinking on what? Contemplating what here? What makes you happy? What gives you emotional fulfillment? Seems like in the energy coming toward you, you're spending a lot of time living on you, or maybe even a time of soul searching where you're figuring out like what are new interests that make you happy, or you could be remembering what makes you happy. Okay. And then we have the Emperor in reverse, because this bully asshole wouldn't hit. That's the truth. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. So we've got a father figure or a boss showing up here, but they're in the reverse. This is who you ended it with, okay? This is how it's falling on the table for me. Death, ending the relationship with whoever the Emperor in reverse is, possible Aries. But yeah, this person is showing up as very arrogant, a bully. They like to intimidate other people. They feel the need to always have control. They could be a control freak. But you have to realize that this person acts this way because they actually have no control whatsoever. You know, they have to project that. So that's why they're like this. They feel powerless, so they have to feel like they have power over other people. All right, so tell me about this Emperor in reverse, Spirit. How can the collective know who this is? Justice. You could have gotten a divorce or have legal matters with this person. This person's definitely done you wrong, though, in a big way. Could be done with a Libra. Aries, Scorpio is here. Heavy Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Gemini here. Tell me about justice. What is justice? Ooh, it could have been about secrets. This person showing up as very secretive, very hush-hush. Here's this dark magic showing up here, okay? And I say that because the Magician's here. We have Justice, High Priestess, and the Double here as like this person's energy, this Emperor in reverse, okay? Handles and going to get the prices and concocting something, okay? If it's not that, just being in the energy of deception or lying or manipulating a situation, all of that's looked at as energy manipulation, as in like a low vibrational way, which is also dark magic or the dark arts, okay? So just to put it that way. How's this person view the collective? How's this person view the collective? The Fool, innocent. This person prey on you? Did they target you? Yeah, they did. That came out, didn't it? Energetically targeted. Ew, predatory energy. I don't like you. Why the Fool? Why does this person see the collective as the Fool? This person may be coming back around. I'm telling you, don't do it. They're going to try it again. Knight of Wands. So here we go with this funk. Okay, take it as it resonates. This isn't going to be for everybody, right? A little bit of a trigger warning, okay? But you know, in that other reading, this is the reason why I was doing the zodiac readings, y'all. I got this like heavy download about like some sort of negativity or some sort of nasty, sinister something being thrown at you. But it had something to do with like some sort of like sexual trauma, all right? So I don't know if that's coming from the person that you're dealing with, and that's like, you could have seen this in like some of the relations that you had with this person is like some real like domination type of funky stuff going on here. Either way, this person's preying on some sort of like innocence, and it's in a sexual way. And it's because of the emotional burdens that it is that they have. But they're viewing you as something to like, and it's predatory, y'all, because look, the Fool is about purity and innocence. You know, it's Aries. It's the beginning of the zodiac, right? It's foolishness. It's silliness, you know. It's positive. Look at all this beautiful, like, yellow, bright colors coming through the card, you know. And then you have this Knight of Wands, which is like teenager, player, in today, out tomorrow. It's about going after what you desire, you know, those desires impulsively. But you see how this kitty is like pursuing, like it's like chasing after this kitty. How does this person feel about the collective? What's this person's feelings for the collective? Sun's wanting to come out and it's in reverse. Queen of Wands. All right. This person feels like you get way too much attention from other people. All right. You're somebody who shines. You're very radiant, vibrant, warm, inviting. You're fun. You can be real flirty, very attractive. Okay. It's just an energy. All right. So I don't want you to get so caught up on like aesthetics, all right, but just like your energy, like you're just very magnetic. You're a beautiful person, very attractive. They don't like that. This person tried to like, or they're trying, either way, it's about stealing your light. Wheel of Fortune. This person also sees you very lucky. How does this person feel? They feel like you get you doing too much out there without them, okay? You shining too bright, you gaining way too much attention over here, male or female. Ten of Swords. This person they've hurt you very deeply. But this is like a punishment, you know? It feels like they're punishing you for being successful or being attractive or being magnetic or abundant. How does the collective see this person? It's coming a little wonky. I feel like you're telling me you feel like this person's unstable. Like they appear to be successful and established and grounded and ready to go. Like they would be able to be someone that you'd want to pursue, but it's coming out sideways. Like it's like that's what they say they are. Somebody like Gwen Stefani or No Doubt. I'm hearing underneath it all. I know that song. You know what I'm talking about? I don't remember the name of the song. I don't even remember all the lyrics, but I'm hearing that part. Underneath it all. Okay. You also feel like this person didn't give to you either, right? Look at this big old fat greedy cat on this card. Yeah, this person didn't invest into you what you invested into them. They held their shit on reserve. How's this person? What's their intentions? What's this person's intentions towards the collective? What's this person's intentions towards the collective? Okay, yeah, see, we got King of Swords in reverse, which is in Three of Wands. They're plotting, planning something. This King of Swords in reverse energy is it's con artist, right? So yeah, here's just like wearing a mask. They're not truthful. They're strategists. They're self-serving. They're detached. They're emotionally unavailable. They're impulsive. And they're waiting on something. Yeah, look at this, the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Willing to do and say anything to win. Do y'all ever watch, what is it? House of Dragons or whatever it is. You know, and you got the two cousins, right? See that kitty cat losing an eye? It's like this person can dish it out, but they can't take it. So they can start sword fights, but then they get pissed off and they end up losing an eye. You know, this person's arrogant, they're a bully, they're domineering, they try to keep you oppressed, or they could like really play on your insecurities. What's this person's actions? Ace of Swords in reverse and the Chariot. So they're definitely not, they're still not truthful. So they're coming in, again, being false or expressing false things, or they're not telling the truth here. And the Chariot is like they're at a distance from you, or this could be about travel, or give me one more on this. Could be done, let's see. We have Cancer. Aries, Capricorn, heavy fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Libra, and heavy earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me about the Chariot. Knight of Swords. So yeah, they're coming in with some sort of like really like, it's communication, but it's impulsive communication, right? I mean, this person's willing to do and say whatever to get back in your energy because you've ended it with this person. Like you've done walked away. You said it's done. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Okay, get to step in. Don't let the door hit you in the ass cheek on the way out. Like you've done kicked this person to the curb. So let's swap decks. Let's see what we got going on here. We're going to use the big deck. See what else is going on here. All right, Spirit, tell me more about this energy, about what's going on with the collective and this person. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear when it comes to this situation? This person. Snake in the garden. So yeah, you're definitely dealing with someone who's sinister, a snake. Okay. They're feeling rejected. But you're like, not my pigs, not my shit. You're like it. Yeah, this person could be wrapped up in some sort of illegal activity. Now, this isn't like actual physical or like actual illegal activity here in the 3D. This could be like 5D. So, on a spiritual level, they could be doing like illegal things. I'm telling you, because there's some weird, sinister shit when it comes to like this sexual domineering something that's going on with this person. Like, I don't know why that's coming out so heavy, but it's pretty sinister. I don't like it. What else is here? Slander, ruin. This person, I told you they're talking shit about you, right? We saw throwing stones and bloom where you were planted, which means they're slandering you, okay? Throwing dirt on your name, basically. What else is here? Destiny. This person is seeking information on your destiny, okay? Hater. Yeah, I got haters at the bottom of the deck. What else is here? Over here. They want you to chase them. All right, yeah, see, this person wants to play games. I told you. I cannot make it up. Perversions and kinks. Not in a good way. Like, this ain't the fun shit, okay? I'm just like, the energy is it's situationship, okay? This person would settle with having a situationship, right? They would do or say, you could have divorced, you could have been married to this person, okay? This person could be attached to a coven or a church group that's talking shit. Or, yeah, see, here we go with the damn flying monkey shit. They're mirroring you, manipulation tactics, okay? They could be using wordplay because they're jealous and they are false. Oh, y'all see, look, physically, they could be physically abusive. Oh, you know what? Not that one yet. Let's do this one. What's here? What we got going on? Best and highest messages here for the collective. V, first, middle, last, initial. Okay. X, first, middle, last, initial. Could be your ex. Okay. Herbs and spices. Somebody is. They're practicing some sort of rituals on somebody. Because they're overtaken by some sort of greed. I told you about that big old greedy ass cat we saw. They're in their wicked ways because I told you, because your confidence shines. This person doesn't like the way that you shine. They don't like all the attention that you get or the success that you have, or you make something look so damn easy. You know what I'm saying? Cleanse your energy. Because you're dealing with the energy vampire, all right? They have a low battery, but they're using you for supply. They ooze poison, and they're a parasite that needs a host. So it's time to dip. Yes, darling. Deuces. I'm out of here. I ain't dealing with this shit no more. This person may be like projecting that you're doing things or did things to them that they did to you, okay? Because it kind of seems like you know too much about this person, and since you've done broke it off with them, they're worried that you're gonna like reveal all their secrets or like what all these weird things that it is that they're into, or whoever this is, they greedy as shit. Greedy, liar, cheater. I think of you often. God hired me, who gonna fire me? Maji. Yeah, y'all ever watch Maji with the T? This person doesn't like your spiritual ranking or some sort of success that you have. You know, they've tried that. This person tries to dominate. They want authority over you because you intimidate them. You know? Patience is needed, okay? It doesn't happen overnight. Water the garden, allow it to grow. Trust in divine timing. Good things take time, and you're building a solid foundation. Here's that spiritual recovery energy showing back up. Okay, yeah, because you're healing. Self-love, relationships, forgiveness, empathy, compassion, and grace. All right, so you're unblocking the heart chakra here. And we have this one. This one's the biggest one. This is what pisses this person off the most, right? This is what just really gets their underwear in a wad. I can run circles around you on my worst day. Okay, so you can run circles around this person on your worst freaking day. Y'all be sure to check out Maji with the T and Brittany the Cosmic Intuitive Wifey. Yeah, they're unhealed. Okay, they may be even giving you death threats. I told you, they're doing some type of funky shit. Okay, yeah, call back your energy if you've done so already, but I kind of feel like you already, I feel like I'm just confirming things for you. You already know about this person, what they got going on. Stay in your own lane, mind your own business. Gabby, get up out the bowl. There's some interference, distraction, water your garden, and reroute, okay? You may have a dog that doesn't like this person. Or a pet. I feel like it's an animal. And lying news for no one, okay? That's why they're so pissed off, is because you're standing your ground. You're not giving into their shit. Okay, you could have finally found your voice when it comes to this person, or maybe you finally have boundaries set in place and you're not moving there are boundaries for this person anymore. Give me just a few more from here. Yep, false person keeps coming out. Yeah, here we go. They're definitely talking a lot of shit about you. Gonna grow, yeah, throw dirt on my name, I bloom where I'm planted. This is gonna grow like it or not. Mother Nature is at play. No such thing as bad publicity. Stand on your own. So that's another thing, y'all. And that's here too. We saw it tonight, right? Back in my other reading that I was doing, right? We had a lot of people come in the comments. They were talking about like, you need to find Jesus, and like really hating on what it is that we got going on here, right? So, but you know what I've learned about doing this and being so controversial, right? I get a lot of flack, I get a lot of hate, I got a lot of people in the comments that want to act like an asshole. But if I'm actually going to alchemize the energy, then I know it don't matter what the hell they saying in the chat. It's comments. It's helping me grow, whether they hating on me or not, right? There's no such thing as bad publicity. So don't worry about what these people are saying about you or what this person is saying about you, because all it's doing is creating attention where everybody wants to come see what it is that you're doing. And when they come see what it is that you're doing, they're saying that this person's a bold-faced ass liar. So if you're worried about all the things that are being said about you, don't. Let it go. You are the topic of discussion, okay? Like I said, you ain't got haters. You ain't doing it right. Let them talk their shit. They the ones looking like a whole idiot. Give me a couple more. Yep, it's time for you to move in silence. Do not share your plans, especially with this person. Yet too many haters. This person's like talking smack about you to other people, okay? Yep. They're saying that you were the one. So this person could guilt trip you about how like deep y'all's connection was, right? When they were love bombing and faking shit with you, and they're definitely spying on your ass, okay? They spying on you. What are you doing? What are you doing over there without me? Whose truck is that parked outside your house? It's not mine. Who's that person you dancing with in the living room? Aries energy. You could be Aries. You could be dealing with the Aries. We have Queen, King of Waters. We have, let's see, somebody's being manipulative, insecure, and codependent. But this is done. It's DOA, dead on arrival. They didn't want you to go. They did not want this to end. Spirit says no. There's been a divine intervention. It's the no-go Ghost Rider, okay? Spirit said nope. Well, today, Satan, not today. Yeah, this person loves to play mind games. This person made you feel crazy as shit. This is like not only spiritual warfare, but it's psychological warfare. So I mean, this is just a hot mess of a situation. Law of attraction. Okay, you could have manifested your way out of the situation. This person's coming back to say that they're still in love with you, but you already know they're full of shit. And they're only coming back to say that they're still in love with you because they see all the success that you're getting, okay? You're unstoppable, okay? You're a Porsche with no brakes. You're powerful, and you don't need batteries to play, baby, because you're confident. Believe it, and you will achieve it. Confident, success, yeah, they've got solar plexus blockages that are being removed here as well. This was an intense connection, and there may have been a lot of passion between you and this person. You know, a lot of push and pull between the two. However, this seems like it's more karmic, or like you were targeted, or there's some sort of weird predatory something going on. Yeah. Time for you to stay focused on your alignment and your soul purpose. Give me just a couple more here before I end this. I'll pull a couple of oracle cards. Oh, we'll get the sassy ones out. You want some sassy affirmations? Yeah, they're unsuccessfully going at it. They're relentless because they're unbalanced and they're conflicted. They're eat up with conflict. Okay, but it's time for you to go hermit mode, off the grid. Time to meditate, isolation, and retrospection. Okay, it's time to go within for some sort of enlightenment because they had a hidden agenda that you were picking up on. They don't have your best interests at heart. Watch for the red flags, situation awareness, something's not right. Use your intuition, and that is more confirmation on that. All right, y'all. Let's get a couple like angel and ancestor cards. By the way, I keep seeing y'all talk about personal readings. So what I'm hearing the evenings after collective messages I open it up for personals. It's $11 for a mini, which is about 10 cards. It's $22 for career, which is a little bit more cards, but it's specifically focused on career, money, finances, and assets. $33 for love. That goes over current energy coming in, your person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions for you. And then we have extendeds, which is like a little bit of everything, or you can ask specific questions or whatever. And it's just a lot more cards. Anytime you send us a tip, I give extra oracle cards at the end of the reading. And I accept CashApp, Venmo, PayPal at Lady Leo Spiritual on all platforms if it resonates with you to get a live personal reading. If you'd like to check out how those go, you can go check out my Instagram. I've got thousands of posts on there of readings, personal readings. I've got a lot of testimonials and feedback on there. So messages for the collective here. You want one now? I got time now. Mountains, stand your ground. It's important for you to stand your ground when it comes to this energy, this person, these people. Okay. Yeah, and you're learning from spiritual experiences. So this is where, like, you may not be here yet, but eventually you're going to come to a place where you can forgive this person. Forgive them for they not know what they do, right? But it's really more about giving yourself a sense of peace too. Like, we're not taking it personal anymore. It's like having this epiphany or spiritual awakening or perspective of, like, this person acts this way because this person screwed up. This person has healing to do. It's this person's issues that they need to get taken care of. They just targeted you. And you're also using love by putting distance between you and this person because you're not enabling their behavior anymore. And you're having love for yourself because you're standing on 10 when it comes to your boundaries now. You know, you're not moving that line back for this person anymore. And that's another reason why they get so pissed off and angry, because how dare you have the audacity to now hold your boundary, to stand your ground, to not let me get away with it anymore, right? So give me one more. Give me one more here. And then we'll get some sassy affirmations. High Priest, intend and create. Okay, you could be very intuitive. I'm feeling you'd be so protected from whatever this is anyway. Not that you're not experiencing things in your energy, not that you're not feeling the heaviness, or that you're not having to go through the life lessons of whatever this is supposed to be teaching you, you know, but you are being protected from a lot of things that does have to do with this energy and what it is that they're doing and how they're manipulating the situation. You know, we have Horus here. You could have strong roots or callings or interest in, like, ancient Egyptian cultures and teachings and things like that, or, you know, you come from a Christian background. We have Jesus here with the dove. But I want you to remember how sacred and divine you are, and you're like a light, you know, you're like a moth, or a flame that draws in the moths, right? So you got to remember, when you're that bright and that warm and that glowing, you're going to attract a whole bunch of messed up, unhealed people. So, yes, should say Mary Lopez Hughes on there. All right, Spirit, let's build this up for a second. Let's get some tough love, sassy affirmations. Sassy affirmations. All right, what we got going on here? What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear, Spirit, regarding this situation, regarding this connection, regarding these people? Listen, bitch, don't get so weighed down by your worries that you forget to live. Don't let this, like, stress you out so bad that you forget to enjoy your life. You know, that's what this person wants. They want you to stay hermited, scared in the corner like a little kitten that can't fend for themselves. Listen, bitch, you can either worry or believe in yourself. Guess which one feels better? And there's no need to worry about this. Believe in yourself. That's what attracted this person to you in the first place, is like how much confidence and how much you believed in yourself in the beginning. So you could, like, over time, like how this person picked you apart and really try to control you and mold you into what they thought you should have been. You know, you could have felt like maybe you lost pieces of yourself, and you could be like finding those pieces of yourself again after, like, the more that you cleanse your energy of this person and the remnants of the memories and the experiences and the trauma that it is that you're having to heal from. This person really did a number on you, it seems like. What else is here? Listen, bitch, your best is more than enough, I promise. This person may have made you feel like you weren't doing enough and really they were doing the bare minimum. I feel like this person was really breadcrumbing you, right? So they're coming in here giving you these little pieces of toast, knowing that you deserve the whole damn birthday cake, you know? Then they want to act like you messed up, like you the one confused. Listen, bitch, you don't need permission to say no. Fuck them. And that's right. That's another reason why they're pissed off, is because you're sticking up to them. You're not being a people pleaser anymore, and you're telling them no. Get the fuck on. Right? Good for you. All right, y'all. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank y'all so much for your time, love, energy, and all the ways that y'all show me support. I'm so incredibly grateful for each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for commenting. Definitely thank y'all for the subscribes over here on YouTube. If you're seeing this on YouTube, moving platforms. Y'all haven't heard me say that already. I'm usually over on Instagram, so if you're not following me there, be sure to follow me. I'm on TikTok too, so at Lady Leo Spiritual on all platforms. If you want any private services, you can find those on my website, ladyleospiritual.com. I've got things like private readings on there. Let's see, money manifestations. I've got hex and curse removals, cord cuttings, distance Reiki, natal charts, and I'll also have some decks that you saw me use here. They're listed on there, like this connected and protected deck. I don't know if y'all saw me use that one. That one's listed on there if you're interested in that one. And then one that I used yesterday was this love messages deck. It looks like the box looks like that. So if y'all are interested in those are listed on my website as well. Okay. All right, let me check payments real quick. I don't know if anybody sent payment. Can I even leave a comment here? See, I don't even know how to use any of these yet. How do I leave a comment? I have to get my sign back out. So yeah, if y'all are interested in a personal reading, I'll go ahead and sit here for a few minutes if y'all want to send in payment. CashApp, Venmo, or PayPal at Lady Leo Spiritual to make it easy. It's $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for extended, and $44 for love. Oh, I see where I just got a notification. All right, Jennifer for a love reading. Okay, Jennifer, let me get these cards up and we'll get started on that real quick. Jennifer for a love reading. I hear background noise. It's my baby monitor. That's another reason why I've been here so late, y'all. Got a 3-month-old. And once he goes down for the night, he's down. Like, he sleeps through the night. It's just, he don't want to go to bed before 9 o'clock, which was when I used to live stream. That's what it started at 9. Now that he's up, I gotta wait till he goes to sleep. Sometimes that's past midnight, so it just depends. I'm doing the best I can with what I got, okay? Making adjustments. I'm trying to adapt. All right, Jennifer. So, love reading. We're going to see what the situation is. We'll see what your energy is. We're going to check out the situation, the challenge, the current energy, the energy coming in, and your person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions for you. And we are going to go with the Light Seers deck. Best and highest messages here for Jennifer. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear regarding love? Tapping into love spirit. Matters of the heart. Overall energy for love. A mini? Yeah, is this for you or is it for someone else? I love Jesus Christ, okay? Jesus loves me too. Funny enough, I grew up Catholic. So even if I am doing no-nos, then technically I could just go, you know, repent. I'm just kidding. I do love Jesus, though. Jesus is still my homie. Okay, here we go. Best and highest messages here. So for you, so what do you want your mini to be about? Because you could just combine the two and just do like a extended reading. Do you just want to do that? Then why this JoJo? This is my spiritual gifts. Like, these are my God-given gifts. So no human can tell me how to have a connection to God's source universe, right? That's for me to decide. You know what I'm saying? By the way, the Bible everybody's reading that's mass printed was edited. It's only 1/4 of the actual Bible and all the other things that were like taken out. So there's only like the Bible like that big. Yeah. It's not even the whole story. It's edited and stuff was taken out and shit was added in. Like, I didn't even know that until I had to do some deep ass research, right? They're not putting that all over the stations, that it ain't the whole damn story. Yes? Okay. We'll do that then. We'll go ahead and change this to an extended. Best and highest messages here. Best and highest messages here. Jennifer, what she need to know? What she need to see? What she need to hear? Okay, so you're hitting the mark on what is happening. Just need a general with your situation. Okay. All right, here we go. Best and highest messages here. Oh, you sent in 11, right? Oh, let me see. Well, maybe not. That was the other one. It's 11. You send in 11 like you want to do a mini. I'll just upgrade you to an extended. All right. So basically, we're going to focus on love. It'll just be more cards. Here we go. What's the overall energy for love for Jennifer? Overall energy for love for Jennifer. Ten of Wands. Yeah, boo-boo. This is heavy. Hi, love. How you doing? Thank y'all for being here. I haven't seen some of y'all in so long. Thanks for poking in and saying hello. Anyway, Ten of Wands, overall energies. This is a lot of heavy baggage, like emotional baggage, right? And I was explaining about this. Still, she's like traveling lightly. She only taking what she needs. Okay, so the situation that it is that you've been dealing with is like caused a lot of like really heavy emotional burdens. It's hard it's almost consuming. So there's a need to like let this go, or you could be in the process of finally like dropping this bag of rocks you've been carrying with you of the past, you know. What's the situation? What's the situation? Three of Wands. So patience. You could be waiting on something to arrive or something to show up. I'm hearing better days, better days, better days. There could be better days ahead for you. Okay. Tell me about 3 of Wands. Situation. Thank you, love. You like my curls? Thanks. I never wear my hair natural. Kids and baby are doing great. Thank you. Thank you for bringing them up and checking in on them. I hope you're doing well, too. 8 of Wands. You're waiting on some sort of like communication to come in, or you're waiting on somebody trying to fight with you. It also seems like you're waiting on the other shoe to drop. Like you're waiting on some sort of like energy coming at you. But it's showing up as like some sort of like communication. Like someone's like, it's a lot of fire. What's the challenge here? What's the challenge for love? Movement. Could have been a lot of harsh things that were said. Yeah, 10 of Swords. There's a lot about needing to move on from this. 10 Swords in the back. There is no other option than a rebirth. It's like Phoenix rising from the ashes. What's in the current energy for love? What's in the current energy for love? The Sun. You'd be regaining some sort of happiness. There's a lot of truth that it is that's coming to light here, or a lot of clarity. And it could be making you feel lighter. Current energy for love. 5 of Cups, yeah. You could be overcoming a lot of sadness here. Oh, Jennifer, this is heavy. Current energy. Ten of Pentacles. This could be about a long-term commitment, okay? And it's kind of showing up like you've had so much invested into this person, a lot, maybe even like 10 years or more. This is about a family or a higher level of commitment here. What's the energy coming towards Jennifer in love? Energy coming towards Jennifer in love. Five of Swords. Feeling defeated, all right? There's a lot of conflict showing up in the energy coming to you. All right, this person may be giving you a headache, a person that you're dealing with. You know, it's almost like, good God. Like, when are you going to quit criticizing me? When are you going to quit saying all these things? When are you going to quit starting shit with me? Like, what? Why can't I say things right? Why can't we get it right, you know? Okay, 7. Energy coming towards this connection. Or coming towards love, excuse me. Energy coming towards love. Yeah, someone's feeling defeated when it comes to like the energy exchange. This person could be breadcrumbing you, or they're breadcrumbing you a lot, or they're coming in just to do the bare damn minimum. It was just enough to keep you like giving hope to the situation, to keep giving to them. You know, yeah, it's time to surrender, or you're moving on from this. You're accepting something, you're getting ready to move on, you're giving it to God, source, universe, whatever that looks like for you. It's like, Jesus, Spirit, take the wheel moment here. It's like, you lead me. I'm ready to go in the direction that is that you say to go. I trust you. Whatever happens, happens. Because there's a lot of deception and deceit. We have 7 swords. Look at these deceptive crows here. This person was definitely lying and manipulating here. Energy coming towards Jennifer for love. Six of Wands. You are going to be having a victory though, okay? There may be a negotiation between you and someone else, and that could be bringing you a victory, or you're getting recognized for something here. Yeah, persevering the adversity. Look at this chick. What you don't see coming is that you're going to be persevering the situation. You know, she's been beaten, battered, bruised. She's been kicked when she's been down. Like, she's all beat up right here. You know, she's got scratches on her poor clothes are torn. You know, she's really been through it. However, she's coming up over the hill winning the war. So exhausted you may be, you're still persevering through it. All right, Spirit, tell me about the energy we're dealing with. The energy Jennifer's here for. The energy Jennifer is here for. How are they showing up? What's their energy? Page of Wands. Okay, this person showing up is really immature. Okay. They could have a temper on them. I also feel like it's really hard to take this person seriously. Give me one more on the Page of Wands. They may have fire in their chart somewhere, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Think about Page of Wands. Yeah. This person's being really immature, and they are treating you like you're just an option, okay? They want to go play around. It's hard to take this person serious. They could be just distracted by other options. All right. How does this person view Jennifer? How does this person view Jennifer? Four of Swords. Like you're healing, like you're taking a time out here, okay? This person feels like you're thinking a lot on the matter. They may even feel like you're just focused on you, focused on your own clarity at the moment. How do they view Jennifer? How's this person view Jennifer? Seven of Wands. They definitely see you as guarding yourself, protecting yourself. So here's that Eight of Wands energy. Yeah, there's a lot of energy coming at you. So you had to be guarded. You know, you're protecting your peace right here. And the person sees you doing that. This person could have also hurt your confidence. Okay, we've got that solar plexus chakra showing up right here. This is about confidence, how we show up in social circles, our interests, those sorts of things. You know, so it's like you're putting barriers up. You really feel like you need to protect yourself from this person. You know, you could have told them. They could have been extremely disrespectful to the point where you're like, okay, if you can't treat me with love, respect, and kindness, homie, you can't afford access into my energy, because that's what the payment is. That's the admission at the door. Love, respect, and kindness. If you can't give me those things, you can't get in. Good for you. That's amazing. And Four of Pentacles, and your shit's on reserve right now. You're not giving to this person. You're like, everything that I have left, I have to get for me. There's a lot of like regaining stability, working on your confidence, protecting yourself. It's like you're trying to find inner peace with the situation. But they see being guarded into yourself and on reserve. Okay. How does this person feel about Jennifer? What's their feelings for Jennifer? Oh, they definitely see you as a soulmate. There's love here. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Cups. There's a lot of sexual chemistry between you and this person, okay? They see you as a person and they want passionate new beginnings. Okay. Let's get physical, physical. They want to get physical with you, okay? How do they feel? How do they feel about Jennifer? How do they feel about Jennifer? And they have a lot of memories here, okay? So they're like, there's something about you that makes this person feel like you're home. But they think about this a lot. This person may want another cycle with you. What's this person's intentions? What's this person's intentions for Jennifer? All right, Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Uh-oh. There may be a choice between two here. Their intentions towards you is they're indecisive and they need to make a decision, but they lack clarity on how to come towards and give a cup of love. But we've got two feminines showing up here. So this could be just two different aspects of you. So this is like love, like their person, their sweetheart, and this is like wifey energy. So you may be like a water sign, have heavy water in your chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or heavy earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Tell me about the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. What is this? Third party. There's betrayal showing up here. Okay, so tell me about the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Eight of Cups. So Queen of Cups is walking away from this situation, which just could be you. You said you're Pisces. And tell me about Queen of Pentacles. What's this Queen of Pentacles? The World and the Page of Swords. So this person could have been talking to this other person online, or it could have been like online dating, or just or something happened online on the internet or through social media or something. Okay. How's this person going to take action towards Jennifer? How's this person going to take action towards Jennifer? We've got the Magician. We've got the Three of Cups. We've got the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So they are trying to manifest some sort of union with you or an outing with you. But they're all, you got to be careful with this person too. So here we go again with all this sexual energy. They like there's something about like there's a lot of chemistry between you and them, but there's also like a lot of this funky. Like is that the only reason they want back in? Because they're showing up as taking the charge in the situation, or they're being aggressive with the way that they're taking action here. But like we've got Nine of Pentacles, and it's like they back the fuck off. They're non-committal. That makes sense. There's the Libra right there. Libra energy with the Two of Swords. All right. What's this person? What's the energy coming towards the person that Jennifer's here for? What's going on with them? Energy coming towards them. Queen of Wands. Oh, shit. There's a lot of people here. Why the Queen of Wands? Why is this the energy coming towards the King of Wands? We've got the Four of Cups, the Lovers, and the Star. So sometimes the Queen of Wands can be a mistress, okay? I'm hearing nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. Okay, so this person may be disappointed in some of the temptations or the self-indulgence that it is that they did. But it's like they're being disappointed about this union here, you know, and there needs to be healing, or this person's having a lot of hope here for new beginnings in love. And to come out of the cold and have strength and courage to overcome their temptations. They may be going within to find enlightenment on the situation and soul search and take control to create balance and harmony. Here's that Libra energy, and persevere, overindulging and moving into calmer waters, and take action towards new beginnings and a new chapter, and taking a blind leap of faith when it comes to their Empress. Okay. Anything else that Jennifer needs to know about this connection, about this person? And then we'll pull a couple of these Lady Leo love messages for you. You could have ghosted this player you had romantic feelings for because they were trying to charm you, or that's all they just showed up as charmer, cowboy, Casanova energy. All right, but there's a secret crush here. They could have had a secret crush. You could have found out about a secret crush. Yeah, something about text message or social media DMs. Okay, there's a lot of magnetic attraction here, but someone got scared. They could have ran away from their feelings. Okay, yeah, and someone's healing from a breakup. Yeah, ex-lover at the bottom of the deck. Surrender your ex-lover. And if this person could tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth, what would they say to you, darling? Let's see. What do you think? What would this person say to Jennifer? Toxic traits block this connection. Oh yeah, that's for sure. We already know that. There was someone else. You were a catalyst for my healing. My friend fell in love with you. This person could get jealous of the attention that other people give you, or they're really paranoid. So anytime like any of their other connections with other people, not like necessarily romantic, would get close to you, kind of like make them paranoid that they can't do it like me though. This person's really arrogant. They come in and they're like, Jennifer, they can't do it like me, baby. Okay, yeah, I'm focused on me. This person could be really self-focused or just self-serving, could be egotistical. Third party, I told you, there's a lot of people in the energy. There's more than 3. I mean, there's more than a choice between 2. There's a lot here. I can't let you drain me anymore. So this seems like some projection energy, like this person saying that you drain them, like you're the problem. Give me a few more. Give me a few more for Jennifer. Yeah, that came back out. You're a catalyst for my healing. I'm sorry I hurt you. You're the one that got away. I'm sick of fighting. I held back from this connection. Someone is using control tactics and you're my person. So I do feel like maybe this person loved you in the way that they knew how to love. But this person's got a lot of issues here, and it kind of seems like they're scared of their feelings and they're really non-committal. So you make them feel things that they don't want to feel, and they don't want to feel them because of something from there's like a lot of childhood stuff showing up here too. Something from the past, you know. So this person also needs a lot of healing. So you got to remember, hurt people, Jennifer. They definitely can't wait to see you though. They still definitely attracted to you for sure. All right, Jennifer, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. I hope I brought insight and clarity into your situation. Remember to take what resonates. Don't make things fit if it didn't resonate. It's perspective and confirmation on things you usually already know. That's so true. Hurt people do hurt others. Hi, everybody. Thank y'all for popping in. Thanks for being here. Before I hop off, anybody got any questions? My name's Leo. Lady Leo is my name. Cards, candles, and crystals are my thing. Ooh, Scorpio. I just posted all signs. I don't know if it's done uploading yet. If y'all want to check those out. All right, y'all. That's going to wrap it up for the evening. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm flattered, darling. I'm flattered. I'm also on a journey. You too, sweetheart. You too. All right, y'all. I will see y'all again, hopefully tomorrow, 11/11. I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. If not tomorrow, then definitely on Friday. I'm trying to be here every day, but I'll be here as much and often as I can. I definitely miss y'all very much. The whole thing with Instagram's been frustrating me, so I'm glad that I finally getting over myself and I'm showing my real self here, y'all. Y'all have been really sweet about it. Y'all have been easy on me about it too. So I appreciate y'all allowing me a safe place to be unfiltered and show up authentically. I love y'all so very much, and I will see y'all again soon. I love you. I love you. I love you, Starseeds. Keep your head up. Remember that your light's going to irritate other people's demons. If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing it right. Okay? Love and light.